Hi there, everybody. It's Anthony again. Once again, I'm here with Kyland. What's up, Kyland?
What's up, guys?
We're about to do Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 1, Episode 9, which is called The Puppet Show. Again, I've seen the series before. Kyland hasn't. But I also don't completely remember every single thing that has happened. So for a lot of these episodes, in terms of the small things, it's like I'm watching it for the first time, too. Based off the name, The Puppet Show, do you have any hopes or predictions on what might be going to happen today?
I'm thinking something with a talking puppet, like a ventriloquist, maybe.
Yeah.
Because like there's something that reminds me of that Twilight Zone episode where the puppet was talking and like he was killing people. I don't know if he was killing people. He might have been stealing stuff. It's one episode of the Twilight Zone I remember, but I feel like it's gonna be something like that.
For sure. Puppets are always up to no good in supernatural shows and movies, so you always got to watch out for them. All right, well, let's go ahead and get into this then. Season 1, Episode 9, The Puppet Show. Well, there's a puppet for you.
Learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all.
That was amazing. So amazing, I never want to hear it again.
Please. He thought it would behove me to have more contact with the students. I did try to explain that my vocational choice of
you don't really talk to them.
Right.
Minimize said contact, but
This is probably the first time Giles has ever had to do any type of actual work in this job.
Seriously.
You cannot escape your destiny.
All three of you left campus yesterday.
Yeah, but we were fighting a demon.
Fighting?
Not fighting.
No, we left to.
Why does Buffy always forget that she can't say that stuff to people?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Like,
I think I just found 3 eager new participants for the talent show.
What?
wow.
No.
They should do a song about changing genders or whatever. Back in 8th grade when we tried out for the talent show and we did that song where like some boy had changed into a girl and a girl changed into a boy, and we were like graphically describing the process of like them changing and like their genitals switching or something. And then the judges were like, what? They were like, well, the rapping was good, but the subject matter.
I know the 3 of you will come up with a wonderful act at school to watch. And mock. And laugh. At.
So he was listening to their whole conversation? We need to just catch some vampires and then let them loose on stage during the talent show so Buffy can kill them.
Yeah, dummy.
Down! Mine!
As a matter of fact, it is. It's also a wood nose and a wood mouth.
He's not trying to mask his mouth at all.
Yeah, really.
Didn't sleep at all last night.
All right. Time out. Let's stop this before someone gets hurt. Kid, you are the worst. Even I can see your lips move.
He really switched that around on everyone.
Can come up with
Yeah,
something
seriously.
equally exciting.
But just like I said, a sentient puppet.
Hello?
There's never much hope for people in a scene like this.
Yeah, really. But I don't think they ever make the wisest choices either. Like, why wouldn't you try to get to where the most people are?
Exactly. Hello? Like, what are you looking for?
Hello?
Whoever's there, you do not want to see at this point.
I will be flesh.
Well,
Like that, like a demented Pinocchio.
yeah.
I'm a real boy now.
So from what I'm gathering, the puppet wants to take over somebody's body or be an actual boy person with flesh. What else has Joss Whedon made?
It's made a few different shows like Firefly.
Oh, he directed. That's where I know him from. He directed the Avengers.
Yeah, I was about to get into that. I wanted to like wait until later because that's like the biggest thing ever, practically.
Yeah.
So I was just gonna like throw it in there. But also like he wrote on Toy Story. He was like one of the main writers, like that apparently took it over the top.
Dang.
You know what they say. Once you go wood, nothing's as good.
Okay, Morgan.
Wow.
We get the joke.
I've
Horny
never heard
dummy.
anybody
Ha
say
ha. It's
that.
very funny, but
Yeah.
you might want to consider getting some new shtick.
Probably because
Unless you want your prop
no
to be a
puppets in real life
particular
are
lame
out
dog.
bragging about their sexual
Kids
prowess.
today need discipline.
But
It's an unpopular
it's
word
cool
these
how they're
days.
playing this, so it's like you don't know
I know
whether or not the
Principal
puppet's
Flutie would
really
say
alive or whether
kids
the guy's just a really good
understand.
ventriloquist yet.
Kids are human
Yeah, that's
beings.
true.
Kids. I don't like them. From now on,
Why are you a
you're gonna see
principal?
very different Sunnydale.
I really want to know what the audition process is like for these people on these shows that just scream.
I mean, probably just scream.
Just walk in there like, okay, scream.
Giles, share what happened.
Her heart was removed.
Yikes. Does that mean anything to you? Besides.
Oh my goodness.
This show is rated TV-14.
Feed off human hearts, but
It goes back and forth between TV PG and
But
TV
demons
14.
have claws.
I think most of this
And
first
teeth.
season was TV PG though. It
Yeah,
doesn't
you
get
swear
TV
big
14
old
until
knife.
later in the show, really.
more than likely makes her a murderer.
Human.
No, wait. Not that one. Pick this one.
Do you remember the last time you saw her?
She was talking to someone. Who?
That's
I
smart
remember I
guy.
used to
The
know a
one with
lot
the
of
dummy?
card tricks.
What's his name?
Morgan?
Yeah, that's it.
Were they as good as that
he was
one though?
acting kind of strange.
I think they might have been a little better.
It's just such a tragedy for me.
How are we supposed to... Hi.
Look how he's
What?
looking.
I was
Seriously?
just working on throwing my voice.
Morgan, did you notice anything weird going on around here yesterday?
Now leave him alone.
Okay, Morgan, how about talking to me yourself now?
He said all he's gonna say.
It's okay, Sid. We're done.
What? And Buffy's not like. And Buffy's not like. Wait a minute. Did you?
No, I'm...
He's a master.
It's him.
Wow. I really thought she was gonna just regularly open that locker.
My song is about dignity and human feelings.
How did she
and
actually
personal
make the talent show?
hygiene or something.
With
Yeah,
that song
really.
that she sang.
Anyway, it's sappy.
Yeah, were
and no
those
one
not
is going to be feeling
auditions?
sappy after all
Right.
that rock and roll.
He's got his puppet in class.
Yeah, that's just weird.
They're watching you.
Morgan, that is enough.
Like they think he's that good.
Really?
He can make his voice come from out of a cabinet or something.
Give me...
Oh, of course.
Watch Buffy have already got to.
You know, I wanted to ask you.
Yeah,
Try
he's
not to let
really
other things
tweaking
get
out
in
right
the
now.
way.
Okay. Can I get Sid now?
Sure.
Do it.
It's gone.
Alone.
Well, I was just leaving. And I know how to take care of myself.
All right then.
Why do I feel like Principal Snyder is like a villain too?
He's definitely not as nice as Mr. Flutie.
Oh man, are they gonna realize that before it's too late? Oh no,
Yeah.
Jesus!
Sid's gone. What? Oh!
Wow, it's like they're looking for a roach.
Right, that's exactly what I was thinking.
He's got himself a brain.
Oh snap! The little pitter patter of his feet got too.
You lost, and now you'll never be human.
Yeah, well, neither will you.
What?
What? This is what I do. I hunt demons. Yeah, you wouldn't know it to look at me. I'm sitting on some guy's knee, his hand up my shirt.
And ever since then,
Is he
he's
smoking
been
a
the living
cigarette
dummy?
too?
The kid here was hidden
Principal
because
Snyder doesn't allow
He thought
that.
I was the demon. Hold on. Sid?
Oh man, so he done tricked him again.
Are you sure there's no one else who could help you out?
My assistant got sick. You won't have to say anything. I'll show you. Lie down.
How exactly does it work?
A good magician never tells his secrets.
Not even to the assistant?
Right.
Not marked?
Dang. They got you just in time.
Right.
No!
How do you lock this thing?
Oh my goodness.
It really wouldn't have made a difference.
Me.
I got it. Thanks.
He's so small.
Right.
Dang.
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
Avant-garde?
I like that how they ended that one.
O ruler of my country, Oedipus, you see our company around the altar, and I, the priest of Zeus.
What?
Haha. They prophesied that I should kill my father, but he is dead.
They would have been better off just pretending that first thing was their performance.
Seriously.
I felt like that episode was a very it was a very twisty episode because it felt like the whole time they were trying to stray you in one direction or another direction. Because at first I'm like, okay, so is the dummy real, or is it like, is this guy just a really good ventriloquist and that's just gonna be the twist that he was? Because it seemed like they were making it look like he was really talking at first, like the actual Morgan was still kind of talking for the dummy. Then eventually, like, you know, it starts going down the other path of the dummy just being definitely alive and evil, but then all of a sudden he's good again, but then it seemed like he might have been bad again when he disappeared from the top. So it was a lot of twists and turns, I felt like.
Yeah, I thought this was a pretty well written episode in terms of like, because I definitely expected it to go one way with the puppet, but it went a completely different way. And now that I'm really thinking about it, I guess puppets aren't really the your exact like supernatural kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like a demon would seems more, a little bit more like, as like fits this canon for supernatural stuff. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, the puppet was still alive at the end of the day.
That's true.
He just happened to not be an evil puppet. Or at least he was a puppet that was possessed by a person that wasn't evil. However you want to put it. But yeah, I felt like that was another good Monster of the Week sort of episode. I wonder or if there was like a overall like theme from that episode, kind of like how all the other ones had, you know, a high school kind of based high school hell theme. Trying to think what it could have been for this one. I guess talent shows being scary. I don't know.
Yeah, this one's a little bit trickier. I think probably more so along the line, just kind of giving you a slice of the high school life, having a talent show, kind of one of those.
I'm glad that at least it ended up being Giles who was in peril this time, since it seems like they just keep on alternating between putting Xander and Willow in trouble on these episodes. So that was kind of different that they switched it up to being Giles for once. Principal Snyder definitely also kind of was a red herring in a way.
I still feel like there's something going on with him. Like I feel like they just haven't like gotten to him yet. But he just doesn't seem like a normal, like just a normal mean principal. He seems like he has like some kind of like dark story behind him.
Yeah, he definitely seems to have a personal vendetta against students for some reason. Talking about how he hates students. Like, that's such a weird thing that's such a weird thing to do as a principal. The guest stars this episode were alright. Like, the Morgan guy like in the way that they did like I said, the beginning where you couldn't tell what was going on. I thought that was kind of cool. Then he started having his breakdown where he kind of got a little less interesting to me when he just started being all,
like freaked out about his puppet.
But then it turned out that it was for cancer, so I guess now that's supposed to make me feel bad. Well, yeah, I like the episode. I'm definitely kind of also looking forward to getting back into the main storyline now at this point, like the overarching storyline, and seeing what's going to happen next with the Master and with Angel and all of them and whatnot. So I think that's one thing that, like, just the absence of, like, all of that entirely or any mention of that was kind of noticeable to me on this episode. Not that I would expect them to do it, because I mean I know it's mainly Monster of the Week stuff, but I was kind of finding myself thinking, wow, I do wish we see a little bit of Angel or a little bit of some of that stuff, but I know it wouldn't fit here. It wouldn't have made sense to have that here, so it wouldn't have made it a better episode. It's just something I guess I wish I was wanting to see.
You would have been able to. Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. But overall, I thought this was a good episode. I didn't think this was like the worst or the best episode that we've seen so far. I just felt like it was pretty good.
It's just a pretty solid, nice, interesting episode.
Right, exactly. Well, yeah, that's gonna be it for this one, Buffy the Vampire Slayer episode 9, The Puppet Show. Leave a comment below about what you thought of this episode. Like the video if you like it. Subscribe if you want to see more. And until next time, I hope that you all are doing okay in life and continue to do so. Goodbye and farewell.